My presentation topic is about food superhighway. We trade from the early of history, but since technology, transportation development, trade routes expand and become more efficient, and known as food superhighway because we are talking about the transportation of food. This superhighway reached every part of the world and increased the process of globalization. You can see in the map, it shows all the trade routes between different countries in the world. And over here is a bar graph so that China exports the most items to United States and some other country as well. There are a lot of different kind of food that we exporting and importing, but we focus mainly on importing and fruit and seafood from Southeast Asia to United States because there's long distance between Southeast Asia and United States, so the fresh food or seafood cannot make it. The only way that they can ship over here is they have to keep it frozen or dry it. So at the picture there is rice from Thailand, frozen fresh durian. Durian is a kind of fruit that is really good, but if you don't like it, it will like have a stinky smell. And this is dry squid and dry shrimp and frozen octopus. So they have to keep them like that. So when the food reach to here, it's still fresh and not like it's time to charge. However, sometimes when you go to the supermarket, you will see some fresh fruits and vegetables. Though are not grown in Southeast Asia because literally is the food cannot make its journey to United States. So those are exotic fruits and vegetables which is they grow in Florida or California or sometimes in Mexico where they have similar condition with Southeast Asia. So and then they ship to the market and this is star fruit. However, I heard that this mangosteen cannot grow in Florida. Probably it's because of the soil or condition something. And this is water spinach. It's very good. And how the food reach to different destination. There are three types of transportation: by plane, by truck, and by huge vessel. There's a term called food mile. Is the distance that the food travels from the producer to the consumer. That is used to determine which type of transportation they're gonna use. The airplane one is the most expensive and we not use that often. If we want to ship like international, most of the time they will use the ship. It takes longer time, but it can carry a lot. Like they use this kind of computer operating system to lift the container and then put them in the huge vessel, and then they put a lot at the same time, as you can see in this picture, and then ship it. When the ship reach to the nation, it will use truck to ship to the local and market. And inside those container, they have the like cooling system, like refrigerator, so the food's not like spoil it before they reach to the market. This superhighway has some advantage. It's cheaper even with the shipping cost because the US currency is much higher than the Asia currency. So we can get food all year round. We can take international food. The countries that trade to each other tend to have better relationship and the consumer will have more choices. However, it also has some disadvantages. We don't know how much pesticide and preservative substance that they put in the food, and transportation also increase the greenhouse gas. And because of the long journey, the quality of the food is not that good, and the food keep frozen, so it not taste like original. Thank you.